What is up, guys, and welcome to the video. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at the top 5 most expensive houses that sold in Arlington in 2017. You've seen the condos already. If you haven't, I'll put a little link here so you can check them out. This video, top 5 most expensive houses. We're here in Lyon Village to start us off with the 5th most expensive house, which is right behind me. Let's get a quick look at it. I'm gonna do a little bit of walking and talking so I'm not just like zooming into someone's like living room. That'd be weird. That'd be so weird. The 5th most expensive house, it sold for $2.4 million. It was listed for 2.7. Custom built by BCN Homes, a really good company that does a lot of work in the Lyon Village area, in the Arlington area. It was built by BCN Homes for BCN Homes. One of the owners ended up living in it. So you know that they nailed all the small details. 5 beds, 5 bathrooms, 1 half bathroom as well, 6,500 square feet of living space, open kitchen layout, open living room, little porch off in the back, really nice. I've been inside of it, super cool. Lower level has a wine bar, an au pair suite, because everyone has au pairs now, and a media room. So 5 beds, 6,500 square feet of living space. You're right next to the puppy park, and you know, as I've been talking, I've been walking, and you know, check it out, we're like almost in Clarendon now. So you're in like one of the best neighborhoods, like not in Arlington, but in like the entire Northern Virginia area. So you have location, you have a great builder, and you know, Lyon Village, Clarendon is just a knockout neighborhood. So that kicks us off with the 5th most expensive house in Lyon Village, 2.4 million. Let's move on to number 4. All right, coming in at number 4 on our list is this house behind me that sold for 2.47 million. It was listed for 2.4, sold over list price in the first 7 days on the market. Tells me there was a lot of interest in it. Technically, we're in the Donaldson Run neighborhood. We're right next to Country Club Hills, Washington Golf and Country Club, so extremely desirable neighborhood. What I noticed first about this house is its striking presence. It's on top of a hill, overlooks other houses, overlooks the road. It has a really commanding presence in the neighborhood, and it's massive. It's over 8,000 square feet. It has 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms, very contemporary. The living room has 8-foot tall windows that bring in a ton of natural light. Best top of the line finishes in the kitchen. Of course, it was built in 2017, so everything is brand new. The upper level, the master bedroom, is pretty much the size of a living room. It's huge, and it has an outdoor space, which is nice. The master bathroom is straight up out of a magazine. It is picture perfect, and it has one of those fancy bathtubs. I don't know, do people still take baths? I'm a guy, I don't like come home from work after a long day stressed out and like set a bath and like light candles, but maybe people do that, so maybe I'm a guy. It's just like a guy thing. But you have the bath, you have a shower with 3 shower heads and a bench in case you get tired in the shower. And then on the lower level, you have a rec room, you have a theater room, and you have a wet bar. That's kind of becoming standard, and it leads out into a very nice backyard. You know, at the last home at Lyon Village, the agent said, I was asking about the backyard, and there was no backyard, and the agent goes, let Clarendon be your backyard. And I know her, she's super nice. I know she's like kind of kidding saying that, but like kind of not kidding saying that. There was no backyard in the last one. At this one, you don't sacrifice the backyard. So even though it's on a hill, even though the floor plan is like massive 8,000 square feet, you need like 4 kids for 8,000 square feet, you don't sacrifice the backyard. So coming in at number 4, Donaldson Run, 2.47 million. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 on our list is this home behind me at Cathedral View. We are on Glebe. It's actually a townhouse. It sold last week for 2.62 million. More of a vertical living style, 4 floors, 4 beds, 4 baths, 2 half bathrooms, and of course you're right next to Washington Golf and Country Clubs. And if you couldn't tell by the name of the community, Cathedral View, you also get a view of the National Cathedral. The home also includes a 3-car garage, open living area. Guys, the townhome, it's really nice. It has a private rooftop terrace. It has over 7,500 square feet of living space. It's pretty cool inventory, and it's on Glebe, but it's off of it a little bit, as you can tell. You might still get some noise. That was the 3rd most expensive house at 2.62 million. Let's move on to number 2. All right, number 2 on our list is this house behind me that sold for $2.794 million. This 6-bed, 6-bath, 2.5-bath house, 2.5-bath house was built in 2017 by Barrett Companies, a company that has been doing business in Arlington and the surrounding areas for over 20 years. Since the home was purchased and customized before it hit the market, I don't have any pictures, but what I can tell you is that the home is over 6,500 square feet and it has a 3-car garage. For those investors out there, the lot was purchased for about $1 million, call it $1,025,000. Back in 2015, you get about 2 years of holding costs, and then the property sold last month in November for about $2.8 million. Okay, with that being said, let's check out the most expensive house that sold in Arlington in 2017. And we're back at Cathedral View for the #1 most expensive house that sold in Arlington. This one sold for $2.825 million. You must be thinking, wow, 2 of the top 5 are at Cathedral View. This must be the sickest housing community ever. Well, maybe, maybe not. The owner is gonna be the first person that's gonna live in the house behind me. But they were built in 2012. They're almost 6 years old. It's taken 6 years for these 2 properties to sell. The other 2 sold, but 6 years. So what's going on there? Did the developer completely overprice them? Does the market want a townhouse for $3 million? Well, what I do know is that back in the day, they were priced over $4 million. Why? Like, what is the incentive behind that? And guys, I'm not the developer, right? I'm not the builder. I'm just an outsider walking on Glebe, trying not to get hit by a car here. They were priced over $4 million. Here's the deal. The actual lot was purchased for $4.4 million in 2006. The 2 homes that we've touched on have grossed $5.7 million, right? 2.8 and what, 2.6, something like that. So over $5 million. And another one has sold a couple years back for $3.7 million. So we've already grossed $8 million in sales price. The last one, I think it was a private sale. So the spread between lot acquisition and sales price is over $4 million. And guys, I'm not here to number crunch. It's just kind of more of an interesting case study rather than trying to dive into the numbers. But it is kind of intriguing to look at, because are they making money holding the property for 6 years? Well, with a spread of $4 million, I certainly hope so. And I hope that the people that are living here are loving it and think they got a good deal, because the townhomes, they're super nice, top of the line, walking distance to Washington Golf and Country. You have the most desirable schools in the entire area, easy access to DC. It's just, it's very intriguing how it all came about. Okay, so there you have it, the top 5 most expensive houses that sold in Arlington in 2017. To recap, we started in Lyon Village, one of my personal favorites. I actually lived in Lyon Village for a couple years, loved the neighborhood. We moved on to Donaldson Run, and then the last 3 we finished up at Country Club Hills. That's usually how it goes. Country Club Hills runs, these top 5 most expensive homes list, usually. All right, there you have it. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.